Welcome back, guys, to Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, where the boss Maijin stands before us and we look to make his HP dwindle as fast as possible. Will Titania be the correct option for this? That's what I'm wondering. Well, we can get quite a bit of damage done to him in quite a fast time. Right, so we can get 20 damage done there. If we attack with the Iron Sword, we'll get 0 damage. If we attack with the Regal Sword, we get 14 damage. If we attack with the Steel Lance, we get 12. Iron Lance, 9. Which I think gives us the exact amount, or the right amount we need to get Soren in there. To really finish him off and get that big boost of experience and level to go with it. So now that we've worked out the maths, go to work. Unless we crit, of course. Titania, don't be taking the experience. I fought the Crimean army before. The Royal Guard has some skill, but the rest are a poor joke. Which will you prove to be, Perhaps you'll offer me some entertainment after all. You attacked us because you thought we were the Crimean army. You made a mistake. I left my post years ago. Now I'm nothing more than a common mercenary. That means nothing to me. You're not of Daein. You're armed, and you're here. It's our job to destroy you. Simple, wouldn't you say? Come, dog. Prepare yourself. I'd just as soon avoid this bloodshed. That seems unlikely. If that's the way it is, I'll not hold back. I think Titania won that war, don't you? So, now we can canto away, so let's go and hide in a healing bush, because why not? Right, apart from that, we can get the Iron Lance in for 9 damage here, and that puts you in lovely range to finish off. Blasted mercenaries, they're better than I expected. Even so, they'll not prove a match for Daein's finest. Well, we beat you. Do you not consider yourself any good? And the fact that you can't do any damage back to Gatri is kind of lols. Lols? Lols, actually you're lower level than Gatri at this point in time. Gatri. Right then, let's get a heal onto Ike to make sure that Reese gets experience when it's available. Ah, so close. And Soren, it's time for you to finish up, sir. It's time for you to finish it indeed. A mage, eh? I have to keep my guard up around you, no matter how young you look. You forced this combat. We cannot allow you to return home. Are you ready to die? The sword really means it. Wretched curs! You'll regret your decision to oppose Daein! And Soren grabs a bunch of XP. And gets a javelin as well, because he wants to get all the lances this episode. That's for sure. He got the lance in this mission earlier on. Did we suffer any casualties? Any wounded or dead? No! Excellent! Well done! I don't know. Taking out these Daein soldiers may have been a bad move. Hey, Shinon! What are you doing? This swine's got some nice weapons. Besides, he ain't gonna complain. You won't need them where he's going. Shinon! Get a hold of yourself. We can't afford such behavior right now. Steal from the dead on your own time. What? You judgmental little... Soren, Shinon, stop this at once. This is no place for us to waste our time bickering amongst ourselves. Let's clear out of here. We have to tell the commander what happened. Let's take this road. We should be able to cut through the forest and... Huh? Something wrong? No, as I said, this road. Wait, Ike! I just saw something move on the far side of that thicket. A wounded soldier, perhaps? Let's go have a look. Careful now. Oh no. Did you find anything, Reese? It's a woman. Leave her. We shouldn't get involved in matters that don't concern us. Oh. Thank goodness. It looks like she's merely fainted. Right. We better take her with us. And now, and make sure she's alright. Give me a hand, will you, Reese? Of course. I don't like this. Alright, another mission complete. Now what moves on now that we've met this Elincia in the forest? Especially considering the fact that we've made an enemy of Daein's troops. Well, we wiped them out, so maybe they don't know. Maybe they don't know. As we move on to Chapter 5, Flight! Father, brother! It's that lady Ike rescued. She's awake! Really? Come on, let's greet our guest. So, how are you feeling? Oh, I'm fine. And you are? The name's Greel. I'm the commander of this mercenary company. My Lord Greel, you're the one who came to my aid, are you not? I don't know how to thank you. Hold on. The one who found you and brought you here is my son, Ike. If you want to thank someone, thank him. No, please, that's not... Lord Ike, was it? You have my gratitude. Oh. Pardon my bluntness, but I have some questions for you. Tell me, who are you? What were you doing in that place? The place where Ike found you was evidently the site of a fierce battle between Crimean and Daein forces. Do you have some relation to the Crimean royal family? I make no promises, but we may be able to help you. Will you share your story with us? You took me in and cared for me. I will place my trust in you. My name is Elincia Rydell Crimea. I am the daughter of King Raymond of Crimea. What? You say you are the Princess of Crimea? Yes. That's an odd claim to make. I never heard of King Crimea having any children. That is to be expected. My heritage, my very existence, has never been made public. Why's that? To avoid national turmoil. You see, I was born after my uncle, Lord Renning, was named successor to the throne, so... They kept you secret to avert possible blood feud. Yes. Willing to accept that for the time being. Very well. Let's suppose that you truly are Princess Crimea. You must know what's become of the king and your uncle. I would like to hear that news. My father and my mother are dead. They fell at the hand of Ashnard, King of Daein. My lord uncle and the royal knights are still battling the Daein army, I believe. I see. I fled the castle. Follow my lord uncle's orders and seek refuge in the kingdom of Gallia. In Gallia? Yes. Believed that King Canigis would grant me sanctuary, so that's where I was going. But we were discovered by Daein troops, and I lost my escort of knights. My life, the life I have now, was purchased with the blood of those brave knights. Does King Daein know of your existence? Yes. I was told the royals of each nation were informed of my identity in the event of dire circumstances. If that's the case, they must be searching frantically for you. Master Greel, my Lord Ike, you said that you were mercenaries, did you not? Please, could you help me to gain Gallia? I beg of you, I have no one else to turn to. Princess Crimea? Truly? Father spoke to her as if he believed she were telling the truth. I see. What is it, Titania? It's nothing. I was just remembering something from the past. From the past? Back when you were still a Crimean royal knight? What? How do you know about that? A long time ago, I overheard Shinon and some others talking about it. They keep such loose tongues. Was it a secret? No, it wasn't, but much like I have more experience than you, I also have many more things to worry about. Like Princess Crimea? Well, yes. I myself was unaware of the princess's existence, but now that I think about it, she does bear a striking resemblance to both the king and queen. So, she probably is the true princess. I wonder what Father will do. Will he take on a request? We've got trouble! Outside! There are soldiers! A lot of them! What? Is everyone here? Yes! Commander, what are the Daein dogs saying? Turn over Princess Crimea and leave the area immediately. Apply now, or we will attack. Pretty straightforward. What are we going to do? That's what we're here to decide. One thing has been made clear by the arrival of our friends outside. So I would say this confirms her identity as Princess Crimea, wouldn't you? Yes, but what do we do now? I'd like to hear the opinion of everyone here. Titania, I'd like to hear from you first. The blame for this war rests on Daein. If we ally ourselves with them, the company's reputation will surely suffer. Conversely, if we deliver Princess Crimea safely, our stock will rise in the eyes of our primary employers. Our road is clear. Soren, how about you? There's nothing to think about. We must deliver the princess to Daein immediately. Even if Crimea is in the right? We are mercenaries. Our actions are dictated only by self-interest. If we want to ensure our future, we need Daein in our debt. They will win this war, after all, and nothing else serves us better. Shinon, Katri? Soren's a pompous, superior whelp, but he's got the right idea. Besides, destination's Galia, so it's a moot question. I don't care how much we get paid. There's no way under the sun I'm going to stinking beast country. Princess Elincia, she does possess a certain regal beauty. There's a lot to be said for that, you know. However, I do prefer country girls. A bit cuter, but not quite so standoffish. Oh, forget I said that. Whatever you decide is good for me, Commander. Yep, yep. Oscar, Boyd, what about the two of you? I agree with Captain Titania. If we turn the princess over to the Daein army, we're essentially giving them permission to kill her. I'm in favor of helping her. That's what heroes are supposed to do. Well, Reese, what's your opinion? I believe that none of this hinges on whether she's a princess or not. Refusing to aid someone in need is not something we should ever do. That's what I think. That's right. Let's help her. Please, we have to help her. And what about you, Ike? I agree with Titania. I say we help her. Take her to Galia. I see. I think I know where you all stand. We all explicitly said. Well then, here's my decision. We escort the princess to Galia. Are you sure it's for the best, Father? Yes. Besides, I think the choice has been taken out of our hands. What? Open your ears and listen. Listen, all of you. Huh? What is it? I don't hear a thing. Idiot. That's the problem. Don't you think that's a bit odd? Complete silence. In all four directions. Oh. So that's what you're talking about. Not only are the animals quiet, the bugs are silent too. And that is unnatural beyond belief. Which means we're surrounded. The soldiers aren't waiting for an answer. They already decided to attack. It would appear they had no intention of keeping their side of the proposed bargain. They were planning on lulling us into a false sense of security, destroying every one of us. Probably so, but the deal is, we're not so naive or inexperienced as to fall for their trap. Everyone, take your positions. We're going to settle this right now. I'll go and hold the rear entrance. Ike, you're in command here. Don't let the enemy take the front. Got it. Be careful, Commander. Ha! I'll give it a shot. Reporting in, sir. Mercenaries have taken up arms and formed up in the bailey. Oh, so they've sniffed out our plan, have they? Which means they're not an opponent that will be easily fooled. We need something special. Shall we continue with the planned attack? No. Princess Crimea is somewhere within that fort. If we use flaming arrows to try to smoke them out, we might bring the princess to harm. We've been told to do our best to deliver her alive and uninjured. It would be preferable if they were to come out of their own accord. If they do, slay all but the princess. Yes, sir! And so, we get to starting. Let's check our conditions first. There's troops all around us. It seems Grill's gone to sort out the right-hand entrance. So we just basically have to push forward and be able to stop them at the front. Defend for 6 turns. Or if enemy seizes the location we're standing on, we lose. I think that's not too bad a condition for us, do you? Right, so we have all these troops available to us. The real question is, though, where to send specific people. Right. We need our strongest troops at the front. So, Boyd, you're going over here. Gatry, you're the front lines. To be honest, Oscar should have a fair bit of defense as well, but of course, that should mean he's able to fight at the front line quite well, I think, personally. So that works for me for the time being. There's healing bushes over there as well. That's going to be quite handy. I'd say that works for me. Let's see how this goes, eh? As the player phase begins, the Regal Sword is equipped. We need to strike and strike hard. So what's the best way to do that? Well, we can't take out that foe right in front of us just yet. We need to get you in position, sir. Alright, you are going to mess some people up, aren't you? You promised me, and that's what's going to happen. So, Gatry, take this guy out. That'll be 1 down for no damage then. It seems these are enemies that Gatry can probably get some good experience from as well, so let us keep on moving. Next will be Oscar to come in and take that one. Though I don't think we're going to be able to double that guy. The real opponent is the one standing at the front gate. So an Iron Bow ×2 to you. This will be Shinon's move. Will it be a crit though, of course? Single attack. Single attack, okay. In the meantime, sir, Oscar, it's your turn. Defend the front. Take the enemy down, and we'll move on from there. Alright, so if anything then, if Titania defends the main base, Boyd and that... Oh no, go... Should I move him forward? No, we aren't. We're not going to move him forward at all. The reason for this is maybe he attacks Shinon with a bow and arrow, if you know what I mean. But the reason for this is I want these 2 angles where people can get in and attack Gatry. So Gatry can start to do some proper damage to them as they come in. Apart from that, we can get straight axing that guy over there. We will get bowed, though, if we do. Let's have a check here. What kind of damage can we do with the Iron Axe? Well, so-so. The other way we can look at this, if we can go to the heel hedge here. I'll let both these guys come on to me. Then there's always Ike to move up. Apart from that, let's get rid of that attack for you. Oh, hello, who are you? Ike with an Iron Lance, eh? Well, you can get in as well. That's a shame. Alright, none of you can attack in there. Apart from the fact that Shinon can get attacked, that's perfectly fine for the time being. So Titania's going to stay back for the time being as well. The other way to look at it is I could just defend you. But only one can attack Shinon, so we'll leave that. Breeze move over here. And Titania defend the front more or less. We only have to defend for 6 turns after all. So the setup's what's most important. We knew you were going to attack Shinon. We can heal him. That's not a problem. He's well within the confines of the walls. And you're not even going to get him anyway. Alright, so here we go. The heal bush. How well do you help us? That's the question when the soldier comes in. We dodged. Got a good strike in as well. Archer chose to go for Gatri rather than for Shinon. No damage at all. What we expected. Alright, another Archer goes for Oscar. About to say, if you do any damage, it's not going to be too major. Oscar's probably going to be the one to look after in this battle. That's kind of what I expected to happen, to be honest. Right. A single attack there will do some damage to the troop. And again, we get another one attacking Gatri. Mistake. As Gatri levels up. Nicely done, sir. Right, gain some extra defense as if he needs more. So our first defense is done. Still more troops coming. Yeah, I thought Oscar was going to be in trouble here. Might need to switch with Titania. Danya! They're just sneaking in and getting all over our front lines there. But we still have exit pathway. We're still good, even with all these troops charging us. Alright then, so player phase begins and we can watch a tutorial for defending. But we should be able to defend no matter what. We know that we've got to defend here. But we'll continue on next episode, guys. We've started off, we've defended a couple of, well, one turn. The main problem's over here with Oscar, however. Can he weather this storm? Can he fight through? We'll find out next time on Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Bye-bye.